next class, gaseous state, lecture number 2. In previous class, have discussed about internal energy. Next factor is today we will discuss about second factor, that is a thermal energy. That is a thermal energy. Second one. What is thermal energy? This is a one type of energy which is arranged molecule motions are moving from one atom to another atom or one molecule to another molecule in matter is known as thermal energy. Thermal energy is energy of body which is arise from motion of molecules one to another. Thermal energy is a energy of body which is arise from motion of molecules one to another in matter. Is known as thermal energy. Very, very important. Thermal energy depending on absolute temperature. If absolute temperature or body temperature increases, thermal energy also increases. And also you can use the thermal energy, can calculate the average kinetic energy of molecules in matter. Motion of molecules or moving of molecule depending on thermal energy of body. That's why this motion or this moving of molecule is known as thermal motion. This is a thermal energy. Finally give conclusion. Thermal energy is a energy of body which arranges motion of molecules from one to another in matter. Thermal energy depending on absolute temperature, which is used to measure the average kinetic energy of molecule in matter. The motion of molecule depending on thermal energy. Finally, that motion of molecule is known as thermal motion. Okay, very, very important. Okay, here what do the thermal energy in a matter? In a matter constructed by atoms or molecules. Thermal energy of body or matter tend to keep the molecules or atoms apart them in a matter. Okay. Maintain the distance between molecules or atoms in a matter. Thermal energy which is maintain the distance between molecules, atoms in a matter. This is the final conclusion. The matter having thermal energy. This thermal energy arises in a matter. Molecules moves from one to another, or atoms moving from one to another. Okay, that's why this thermal energy maintain the distance between molecules or atoms in a matter. Okay, already you know that at intermolecular forces tend to keep the molecules or atoms together in a matter. This is distance, maintain the distance, that is together attracted the atoms or molecules in matter. This is attracted to the atoms or molecules in matter. Thermal energy maintain the divided into molecules or atoms in a matter. Okay. These two factors, thermal energy and intermolecular forces, work as oppositely each other. Thermal energy deviate the molecules from one to another in a matter. Intermolecular forces attract the atoms or molecules in a matter. Okay. The three states of matter exist based on these two factors. The three states of matter exist based on these two factors. That is a intermolecular forces and thermal energy. For example, you can take one matter that exists in a gaseous state, compulsory, in which thermal energy is more than compared to intermolecular forces. Gaseous state, first one, gaseous state. Matter exists in gaseous state in which intermolecular forces is low, thermal energy is high. Okay, intermolecular forces is very less than compared to thermal energy. That's why that matter exists in gaseous state, in which in gaseous state the atoms are molecules having weak attraction forces. Why? Because in which the matter having more thermal energy compared to intermolecular forces. If you can take one matter that exists in liquid state, the comparable intermolecular forces, and also thermal energy. Okay, the value of intermolecular forces and the value of thermal energy nearby in liquid state. That matter exists in liquid state. If in case one matter exists in liquid state in which intermolecular forces and also thermal energies values are comparable. You can observe the liquid state intermolecular forces is greater than intermolecular forces of gaseous state. Thermal energy of liquid state is less than thermal energy of gaseous state. If you can take any matter that exists in solid state, very important, okay, in which very more intermolecular forces exist between atoms or molecules in that matter. More intermolecular forces exist between atoms or molecules in that matter. Less thermal energy having that matter. Okay, these two factors decide the matter existing which one state, that like gaseous state, liquid state, solid state. If matter exists in gaseous state in which intermolecular forces very less compared to thermal energy, that's why atoms or molecule maintain the distance in that matter. That's why in gaseous matter the weak attraction forces exist between molecules or atoms. Okay, if you can take any matter that exists in liquid state in which intermolecular forces and thermal energies are comparable values. In which you can take another matter that exists in solid state, in which very strong intermolecular forces exist compared to thermal energy. Based on these two factors in a nature, matter exists in these three type of states. Intermolecular forces tend to keep the molecules or atoms together in a matter. Thermal energy tend to keep the molecules or atoms apart them in a matter. This is decrease the distance between the molecules or atoms in a matter. This energy maintain the distance or increase the distance between molecules, atoms in a matter. Okay, due to these two factors, matters exist in three states. Okay, next one. Gases. The normal state of matter is gas. The physical properties of gases. First one, gases are very compressible. gases are very compressible. Gases are very compressible. For example, you can take any gas filled in balloon. Okay, that balloon you can apply the high amount of pressure. Okay, that balloon is compressed. What is the meaning? The volume of balloon is decreased. That's why gases are very compressible. Next one. Gases are created or exert. Gases exert pressure in all directions. Gases create pressure or exert pressure in all directions. First of all, I will give clear explanation for that. You can take one container, that is the closed containers. In which container you can fill H2 gas. This H2 gas moving randomly all directions with some velocity. This gas molecule having some mass and moving some velocity. Gas molecule having some mass and moving with some velocity. This gas molecule moving this direction and collide with wall of container, or touch with wall of container at this place. This gas molecule having mass and velocity. That's why some force applied on this point of container. Okay, this point of container. Okay. Force by area is called pressure. That's why this gas molecule created by some pressure collide with wall of container. That's why gases are exert pressure or create pressure in all directions. This gas molecule created some pressure, collide with container. That place, this gas molecule also created pressure, collide with gas container. That place, this gas molecule also create pressure, collide with the wall of container. That place. Okay. Gases are exert pressure in all direction or create pressure in all direction. Third one. Gases have very much low density than solids and liquids. This is a clear fact. You know that very well. Okay. What is the density? Mass by volume. The mass of gas molecule is very less compared to solid and liquid. Next one, fourth one. All gases mix easily in all proportions without any outside influence. If you cannot provide any influence, all gases easily mix all proportions. Next one. Okay. Gases are very compressible. Gases are exert create pressure in all directions. gases are very much low density than solids and liquids. All gases mix easily in all proportions without outside influence. Okay, last one. Gases does not have fixed shape and volume. So, gases does not have fixed shape and volume. If you can take hydrogen gas in which container? In container like this, the volume of gas is equal to the volume of container. The volume of gas is equal to the volume of container. And shape of the gas is equal to the shape of the container. Okay, if you can take the volume and shape of the gas is equal to the taken volume and shape of the container. Clear? Gases does not have fixed shape and fixed volume. Okay, these five physical properties of gases very important. First one, all gases are very compressible. Next one, every gases creates some pressure in all directions and equally, and gases having too much low density compared to solid and liquid, and gases are mixed easily in all proportions without any outside influence. Next one, gases does not have fixed shape and volume. If you take any gases in any container, the volume of gas equal to the volume of container, and the shape of gas equal to the shape of container. Clear? Shape of container. Next one, measurable properties of gases. Measurable properties of gases. Okay, I can take one example for better understanding. For example, I can take one container. This is a closed container. Okay, in this closed container I can fill hydrogen gas, and at this container filled with hydrogen gas. In this situation, this container having some temperature and pressure and volume and weight and number of moles. This temperature are measurable. This pressure also measurable. This volume also you can measure. Weight also you can measure. Number of moles also you can measure. That's why the measurable properties of gases is pressure, volume. Third one, temperature. Fourth one, weight. Fifth one, number of moles. The measurable properties are gas. Okay, you can take any gas system, then you can calculate the pressure of that. You can calculate the pressure of the gas system, and you can calculate the volume of this gas system, and also you can calculate the temperature of that gas system. You can calculate the weight of that gas, and you can calculate the how many number of moles of gases in given gas mixture. Given gas mixture. Okay, one by one I can explain. Okay, already you know that very well. Pressure, you can take one container. This container is a closed container filled with hydrogen gas. This hydrogen gas moving randomly in all direction. In this situation, this hydrogen gas collide or touch with wall of container. This hydrogen gas having some mass and moving with some velocity. That's why some force created on the surface of container at that point. Okay, the force by area is equal to pressure. Every gas creates some pressure. Pressure of gas measured by manometer. The units of pressure of gas expressed in atmospheres, bar, torr, Newton meter square, dynes, centimeter square, millimeter of Hg, and centimeter of Hg. Clear? 1 atmosphere is equal to 1 bar. 1 atmosphere is equal to 1 bar. 1 atmosphere is equal to 760 torr. 1 atmosphere is equal to 1.013 into 10 power 5 Newton meter square. 1 atmosphere is equal to 1.013 into 10 power 5 Pascal also. 1 atmosphere is equal to 1.013 into 10 power 6 dynes centimeter cube. 1 atmosphere is equal to 760 mmHg. 1 atmosphere is equal to 76 centimeter of Hg. 76 centimeter of Hg. Finally, clear? Finally, once again I write this. 1 atmosphere is equal to 1 bar. 1 bar is equal to 1 atmosphere is equal to 1 bar. 1 bar is equal to 760 torr. 760 torr is equal to 760 mm of Hg. 760 mm of Hg is equal to 76 centimeter of Hg. 76 centimeter of Hg is equal to 1.013 into 10 power 5 Pascal is equal to also 1.013 into 10 power 5 Newton meter square. Okay, is equal to 1.013 into 10 power 6 dynes centimeter square. Okay. Every gases creates some pressure or also having some pressure. Force by area is equal to pressure. Pressure of gas measured by manometer. Pressure of gas expressed in atmosphere, bars, stars, mm of Hg, centimeter of Hg, Pascal, Newton meter, square inverse, dynes centimeter square also. Okay. Next measurable property. Next measurable property, volume of gas. Already you know that very well. The gases does not have fixed volume. If you can take gas in any container, the volume of gas equal to the volume of gas is equal to the volume of the container. Volume of the container, clear. Volume of the container, clear. Clear. Volume of gas measured by glass burette. Glass burette. Volume of gas can expressed in 1 liter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1000 milliliter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 dm cube. 1 dm cube is equal to 1 dm cube. Okay, like this. Once again, I repeat. Already you know that the gases does not have fixed volume. If in case gas is taken in any container, the volume of gas is equal to volume of the container. Okay, volume of the gas is measured by glass burette. The volume of gas expressed in terms liters, milliliters, centimeter cubes, and decimeter cube also. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. 1000 ml is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 decimeter cube also. Next one. Temperature. Temperature is the measure the degree of coldness or hotness of given gases or given body. Temperature is the measure the degree of coldness or hotness of given body. Temperature expressed in terms of degree Celsius, degree Kelvin, absolute Celsius also. Degree Celsius, degree Kelvin, absolute Celsius also. Absolute degree also. Okay. Degree Celsius is equal to, for example, how many Kelvins? 0 degree centigrade is equal to 273 plus 0 Kelvins. 0 degree Celsius is equal to 273 Kelvin. If in case you have given degree Celsius, then you can find out the Kelvins. What is the relation between the Kelvins and degree Celsius is equal to Kelvin is equal to given degree Celsius plus 273 Kelvin. Kelvin is equal to given degree Celsius plus 273. Then you can find out the Kelvin temperature. Okay. Next one. Weight. Already gases also having some weight. Weight expressed in kg. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Okay. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. 1 gram is equal to 100 milligrams. And also same. Weight also. Okay. Next one, moles. This is a very, very interesting and important measurement or unit. Okay. Moles is equal to the weight of given gas molecules by gram molecular weight of that gas molecule. The ratio between the weight of given gas molecule is equal gram molecular weight of that gas molecule. Okay, you can obtain from the number of moles from this relation. Okay, next one. Okay, this is a measurable properties of gases. One pressure, second one volume, third one temperature, fourth one weight, fifth one number of moles. Okay, next one STP conditions or NTP condition. Okay, what are STP conditions? In STP conditions, what is the temperature? What is the pressure? STP conditions, standard temperature, pressure, and pressure. Temperature is 0 degree centigrade. Pressure is 1 atmosphere pressure. 0 degree centigrade, 1 atmosphere pressure. Okay. Temperature is 0 degree centigrade at 273 Kelvin and 1 atmosphere pressure is known as standard temperature and pressure. Okay. Normal NTP condition. Normal conditions also same. 273 degrees Kelvin and 1 atmosphere pressure is known as normal temperature pressure. Okay. At standard temperature pressure at 273 Kelvin temperature and at 1 atmosphere pressure, 1 mole of gas molecule, 1 mole of any gas molecules occupy 22.4 liter space. 22.4 liter space. Okay, this is 22.4 liters. After that, the STP condition, 273 Kelvin and 1 atmosphere pressure is known as standard temperature pressure condition. NTP condition, normal 273 Kelvin 1 atmosphere pressure is known also normal temperature and pressure condition. Okay, close.